Tonight I'm making a Thai-inspired stir-fry using something a little different, udon noodles. I'm Tess, and welcome to my kitchen. I buy my udon noodles in the refrigerated section of my Asian market. They need to cook in boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes, then rinse with cold water. Udon noodles are a thick wheat flour noodle and are a huge part of the Japanese cuisine. Udon noodles are used in both cold and hot dishes, often found in soups. But tonight I am using them to make a Thai-inspired stir-fry. I just love the thickness of the noodles. They are hearty and take on any flavor. As with any stir-fry, I have everything prepped and at hand before I start cooking. This is only going to take a few minutes. In my wok on high heat, I'm adding some lean ground beef, about 1/4 pound. This is going to be a single serving. Stirring, chopping, and cooking for a couple minutes. Now I'm adding lots of garlic and ginger. Stirring and cooking for another minute. Next goes in a handful of sliced onions, some bottoms of bokchoys, and yes, I will be using the tops later, a little red bell pepper, and some diced red chili peppers. Yes, these are optional, but I love the heat. Giving that a good stir to get everything well combined and cooking for another minute. You can find this recipe and the list of ingredients in the description box below. Now the sauce. I'm adding in some light sodium soy sauce, some black vinegar, and a little fish sauce. I like the flavor and the color that the black vinegar gives. For a little brightness, I'm adding the juice of a lime, and I will add the zest later. This is a little less than a teaspoon of ground chili and soya bean oil. Again, this is optional, but I like the flavor and heat. In goes a little sugar to balance the heat and saltiness. Another good toss and stir for a minute. You can see this goes quickly. Now it's time for the lime zest. I like the pop and brightness it gives. Tops of the bok choy, lots of fresh bean sprouts, and don't be shy. Some chopped green onions, and finally some roughly chopped basil. Stir and cook for another minute, and we are ready to add the udon noodles. If you like this Thai-inspired udon noodle stir-fry recipe, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button for future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and Tess Cooks For You blog. You never know what I might be cooking. These are half of the noodles in the package. You can see how thick they are, and the noodles are going to soak in all those flavors we just created. Another good stir to get everything well combined and heat the noodles through. About a minute and it's ready to eat. If need be, you can add a little water or broth to create more sauce. For me, this dish hits the spot. I love all the bright flavors and textures. Serving with some lime and fresh basil. Thai basil is preferred, but this is what I have. I hope you give udon noodles a try. They are rich and hearty and very comforting. Great in stir-fries, and you can use any meat, vegetable, or flavor profile that you like. The udon noodles are yummy in a chicken-based soup, and they are also great cold in a spicy peanut sauce. Definitely more udon noodle recipes in the future. Give them a try. Until next time, enjoy. And thanks so much for joining me here in my kitchen. You can subscribe here for my future video recipes. And remember to come visit me on Facebook. You never know what I might be cooking. Until next time, much love.